Using this strategy that I'm about to show you, you can gain 1,000 real targeted engaged followers in the next 30 days on Instagram. And don't worry, if you already have 1,000 followers, you can still apply these exact same strategies and likely get even better results because you already have an audience and you chances are have a little bit of momentum already to get the ball rolling. Now, these are the exact same strategies I've used to start, grow, and build multiple accounts into the hundreds of thousands of followers. So make sure you take out a pen and paper, take some notes, and go out and apply what I'm going to show you. Also, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe if you are new. It does really help out the channel. Diving right into it, tip number one is to post every single day on Instagram and make sure the content is both visually appealing and valuable to your target audience. Now, I know everyone on YouTube and Instagram and generally every expert of any social media says post good content. But the problem is this is subjective to your niche and to the time in which you're watching this video. What you need to do is go to the current top creators inside of your specific niche on Instagram, look at their content and think to yourself, how can I do this better? Think about it. If you have no following on Instagram and you're coming up and competing against these accounts who are in the exact same niche as you, who already have a massive loyal fan base and have better content than them, you're not going to win and build a following by posting worse content. Because if someone's already following that account, which chances are they are, why would they follow one with considerably lower quality content? Might be visually lower quality or the actual content of the post itself. There's no reason for them to follow. On the other hand, if your content is better than what's already doing well on the platform, you will likely grow, because even if someone's already following those leaders in your industry, if your content's better, that gives them a reason to follow you. Now, it doesn't mean that it has to be designed prettier, although that definitely can be one way to improve it. The other way is simply put out better stuff, like better substance to that content. If you're a comedian, tell better jokes. If you're a teacher, teach better skills. You simply cannot post the same content that worked in 2015, 2016, 2017 and expect to build a following in 2020. Just to think about it, I use an iPhone 10 myself. If a brand new company came around with zero trust, zero customers, and for the exact same price of the product produced an iPhone 5, no one would buy it. It's the same as Instagram. If you want to build a following from scratch, look at what's working in your niche and do it better. It's harsh, it's going to take a lot of work, but it's the truth. All right, moving on to tip number two is to find 10 pages in your niche who already have the audience that you want and engage on their accounts daily. Now, this should be very easy to find these 10 because chances are, based off the first step, you've already gone out and done your research on who's already doing well in the industry and who has your targeted followers. Then all you need to do is find 10 of these accounts and engage with them every single day, and it's a great free strategy to get your page out there. Now, the only two requirements you should be looking for when finding these accounts is, number one, they have the fan base that you want, they have the audience that you want, and number two, they've got at least 100,000 followers and getting really good engagement. Now, to apply this strategy, all you got to do is find these 10 pages, turn on post notifications, and then as soon as they post, jump on, comment, engage, reply to comments, etc. Quick disclaimer, do not go onto Instagram and comment, "Nice post, follow me for more motivation." That will not work. No one wants to hear that. Instead, go ahead and comment something relevant to the post itself. Give people something that's going to make them laugh, or something that's going to teach them something new, or some way that you can add to the post. And do not even pitch your account. Do not tell people, check out my account for this or follow me for this. Simply put out an engaging comment, and naturally, if people like that, that's going to boost it up to the top of the comment section, and then people will check out your account if they think it's a good comment, which is going to drive people there. And assuming the content you're posting is really high quality, like I told you in the first step, and you've set up your bio like I taught you on other videos, then that'll convert into followers. Okay, so moving on to step number 3, and that is to get a good hashtag strategy using Flick. I always talk about Flick. You're probably sick of hearing it, but it's an awesome tool that saves me hours and hours and hours every single week, not only for hashtags, but also for analytics. And it's the only tool that I use for this. And that's why I always talk about it, because it's genuinely the best tool that I've found. What I'll do is I'll link my tutorial for Flick as well as my affiliate link down below if you want to get a free 7-day trial. However, you don't have to use Flick, and you don't even have to use a hashtag software. You can do this all manually if you would prefer. That's what I used to do, but it just takes up so much time and it's just easier for me to use the software. But the idea is you create a set of hashtags, or maybe 3 or 4 different sets of hashtags, which have got 30 tags relevant to your niche that are not so small that you get no traction from them, but aren't so big that you've got no chance of ranking on them because you're competing against massive accounts. Then, assuming that your content is genuinely good, people see this hashtag, they see your content at the top of it, they click on it, they engage with it, they follow, they share, they tag, etc. And all of this engagement leads to Instagram ranking your content higher, your followers growing, and everyone's happy. And then after this, you can stay ranking on these hashtags anywhere from a few hours up to a few months. I've even seen people ranking on certain hashtags for over a year, meaning every single time someone looks at that hashtag, their content is at the top and is generating impressions, followers, likes, potentially even customers every single day for years. And then you're posting new content, which is just putting you out into a massive web for people to find you from. Now, this is a really, really good way that you can get a lot of followers pretty much on autopilot, because once you've created your hashtag sets, then you just need to copy and paste them into each post, and it's no real work, and you can grow a large following. What I would say is that every few weeks you update this, because as your following grows, as your engagement grows, you'll be wanting to use slightly bigger hashtags that are going to get you slightly more reach, and it's going to help you compound your growth and grow exponentially over time. Now, those 3 steps alone will be able to get you to 1,000 followers within your first 30 days. However, these next 2 is kind of like pouring petrol on the fire and will help you really get good results. So step number 4 is to find an offer. Find an offer that is something that your audience really want. Now, this could be your own product, whether it be a physical product, a service, a digital product. It could be an affiliate product where it's someone else's product that you earn a commission for promoting, whether it be, again, a service, digital, physical, etc. This could be coaching, this could be mentorship, this could be drop shipping. There is a whole range of things that could be your offer, and it just really depends on who your audience are and what they want. You then go about promoting this offer on your account, and any income you generate from that, or any profit that you generate from that, you can reinvest back into paid strategies to grow your account. So you're essentially not spending any money on your account, because you make $100, you reinvest it, you're not out of pocket at all, and your account's growing faster because of it. That's literally how I grew at IG with JR, which is now at IG with Josh, from 0 to 1,000 followers in just 3 days. I followed the first 3 steps that I talked about in this video. I had good content, I had good hashtags, I was engaging with my audience, but then on top of that, I went ahead and spent $50 on some advertising to grow my account, and then turned around and made $100 back with a $7 mini course. So I actually made a profit whilst growing, which I can then put back into growing even more. Make sure you go ahead and watch the full video on that if you haven't already. It's on my channel and probably linked below and above this video. And that nicely leads us onto step number 5, which is reinvest your profits. When you start making an income off Instagram, you should pretty much always, in my opinion, reinvest that money back into growing to get you to the point where you're growing really fast organically, and you can then start taking some profit. Reinvesting your profits can come in multiple ways. It can be running Facebook ads, it can be paying people with a large audience to promote you, it can be investing in getting some fan pages made for you and running those on automation. It can be better education to learn how to grow faster. It can be hiring a designer who can then go out and create better content than what you're doing to grow faster. It can be investing into softwares such as Flick or other softwares like this to grow faster. Now, done right, this will help get more traffic to your page, which will help grow your audience. You'll be getting more engagement, you'll be getting more comments, and all of this just has a compounding effect on your growth, because when you've got more people engaging with you, you're ranking better on hashtags, which is getting you more reach. And when you've got more people engaging, that means more people are tagging their friends, sharing to their story, and so forth, which is just pushing your content out there to more and more people, and it just snowballs over and over. You simply just need to know the right strategies and where to reinvest your money to get the best return. And that essentially just takes a lot of testing and trial and error to find out. If you want some more in-depth information on both growing and monetizing your audiences, as well as some of the paid strategies that I use, a bit more in depth than what I've been able to cover in this video, then I will link down below both my mini course and my in-depth Instagram program, which you can go check out. And if it seems right for you, jump in there and you'll learn a ton for a small price. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you got some value out of it. If you did, comment the best takeaway that you got from this video. Of course, as always, like the video and subscribe if you are new. But aside from that, that's it from me. See you guys in the next video.